Your aim sucks in Call of Duty Warzone and rank play. Let's face it, it's terrible, but that's okay, because I'm going to show you something right now, and you've probably heard of this product before. I guarantee you, because it's helped me, I guarantee you it will fix your overcorrection, your aim, and everything else in between to make you a better shooter in Call of Duty. So let's go ahead and explain what that is. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's get after it.
Yeah!
And what exactly am I referring to in the beginning of this video that's going to drastically change your aim in Call of Duty, or any first-person shooter game for that matter? Well, what I'm referring to is Kontrol Freek. And let me tell you something, this little tiny product is going to enhance your aim the second you start using it. So what exactly are Kontrol Freeks? Or just Kontrol Freek for that matter? What is it? You might have heard about it in the past, but you're kind of like, I'm on the fence about it. I don't really know what it is. So you might ask that question. Well, they're a popular gaming accessory designed to enhance your controller's precision and control, which is very important, especially when you're playing Warzone or rank play. And trust me, they can make a world of difference, especially when you're in those game modes. Aiming in Warzone or rank play can be tough, mostly due to insane recoil control and precision required to take down enemies quickly and efficiently. You've got to contend with the weapon's kickback, the camera movement, and your own trimmers. It's a lot to handle. And let's be honest too, right? Let's be honest. Even the pros struggle with it sometimes as far as aiming goes. You might be using the right weapon, the right attachments, and the right perks. If your aim is off, you're never going to get those eliminations. Recoil control is probably the biggest issue most players face in Warzone and in rank play. When you're trying to control that powerful rifle, that SMG, or the, whatever you're using, whatever weapon that you're using, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos and lose your target. It's real easy to do. But with Kontrol Freek and using their thumbsticks, you can fine tune your aim to compensate for that recoil, making it feel almost like you're gliding across the screen. And when it comes to precision, Kontrol Freek's unique design allows for more granular control over your aim, making it easier to pick off enemies from a distance. But how exactly do Kontrol Freek thumbsticks enhance control and accuracy in Call of Duty? Well, for starters, they provide a much more precise and consistent input, allowing you to make those tiny adjustments that can mean the world of difference between a kill and a death. And because they're designed to fit comfortably in your hands, you can play for hours on end without fatigue, making it easier to stay focused. And plus, the texture surface and the actual design of the Kontrol Freek itself gives you a better grip on your controller, reducing slippage and improving your overall control. So what's the secret to Kontrol Freek settings that can almost mimic aimbot-like precision in ranked or in Warzone? So I'm about to spill the beans right now. Let's check out the settings. They're these tiny little rings. You get different colors. You get green, black, and purple right here. Different colors. Each color does something a little bit different to help you with your aim. The black ones are the dark ones right here. These ones here are the hardest sensitivity. The purple ones here are like the medium sensitivity, and they also have green ones that are the light sensitivity. And when I mean sensitivity on your joysticks, I am talking about right here. These on your joysticks, they go right in between right here. If you can see, they go right here, right in between. And I'll kind of show you what that looks like right now. So I use the black ones because the black ones are the harder sensitivity. So I play on an Xbox Elite controller, the paddles. So when I have this right here, these joysticks come off. So when I do it, I just kind of put it right in between right here. Same concept with the PS5 controller. It's a little different because you have to kind of pull that over the top of the joystick. But once I put that on, I just kind of put that right there. I don't have it on both the left and right joysticks. I only keep it on the right because that's where all your movement's going to be. That's where you're going to be correcting your shooting, and so you don't overcorrect. So I don't keep it on the left, just on the right. So before I got into these, my aim was absolutely terrible. I overcorrected. I could not aim for the life of me. And my sensitivity levels, I felt like I could never get them right. I felt like they were just awful. I was never actually really able to dial in my aim. Number two, maybe we just need a little bit of help. maybe you just need a little bit of help with your aim, and that's where these bad boys come in. And let me tell you, once I started using these and once I started implementing these into my gameplay, it just 100% took over. So let me kind of jump into Call of Duty and look at the sensitivity, because you do have to adjust your sensitivity just a little bit, not too much. Let's jump into it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so we're here in the main lobby here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my settings, and I'm going to go over to controller. Now, I'm not really going to go into the details of, you know, what each one does as far as, you know, keeping it at 13 or 14 or 15, whatever the case is. I feel like keeping it around 13, a 60 for your left stick max and a 2 for your left stick min. That's perfect. My right stick max is set to a 99, and my left and right triggers, I keep those all the way down to 0. And the only reason is because I don't want any lag when it comes to pulling down my triggers on my left trigger and right trigger. I want it to be fast. So that's why I set those all the way down to 0. Now, I have seen some people put them all the way up to like 13, which I never really understood that, because that slows down the sensitivity of how fast that trigger is going to be pulled. So the lower that is, the faster it's going to be. So that's why I keep it at 0. Now we're going to jump on over to aiming. Now this is where I really wanted to get into what I was talking about with Kontrol Freek. Now, a lot of people, when you look at your horizontal stick sensitivity, a lot of people are not going to run much higher than a 6. A 6.6 for both the horizontal and the vertical stick sensitivity. Reason being is because if you're running higher than a 6.6, a lot of people don't use these Kontrol Freeks. Some of them do, some of them don't. I don't believe any pro players in the CDL are using Kontrol Freek. I don't know, to be honest with you. For the most part, most pro players and players that jump into rank play and so on and so forth, they're going to run a 6.6 sensitivity. Now with Kontrol Freek, you have to run a much higher sensitivity. If you run a 6.6 sensitivity on the Kontrol Freek pad here, which is the black ones, if you run a 6.6 sensitivity on that, it's going to be very slow. You're not going to have hardly any movement whatsoever. So the good thing about these is the higher the sensitivity obviously is going to be more beneficial with these, because you're going to be able to move much faster with more control. I would say start at a 6.6 for both your stick sensitivities, your vertical and horizontal. Start them both at a 6.6 and just kind of play with it and see where you're at. But I'm telling you right now, that's going to be too low. You're going to have to bump it. 7 is indicating that's a little too high, but again, using Kontrol Freek, there's no such thing. So I say for me, I started at a 12.12. So I was running a 12 sensitivity on my stick sensitivity for both left and right joystick. Now, over time, these pads do tend to wear down. So if you grind a lot of rank play, Warzone, multiplayer, whatever you're playing, they tend to wear down after a while, just like with anything else. Your controller wears down, and so does your Kontrol Freeks, because they are just a little piece of foam. So over time, they do break down. If I was to take these off, and I'll show you in the shooting range, if I take these off and leave it at a 10-10, that's extremely way too high. That is way too high. I have to put it way back down to a 6 or even a 5, because I ran a 5.5, or sometimes I used to run a 3.3 because my aim was not that great. And there's no shame in lowering that sensitivity if you're not using Kontrol Freek, but you're going to have to up it if you do. And my ADS sensitivity multiplier is a 0.85, and I am running dynamic for my aim response curve type. And I am running Black Ops. Now, some people, for my aim assist, I run Black Ops. Most people say they run default, but I think Black Ops is the best way to go. So I'm going to jump in the shooting range. I'm going to kind of show you exactly what I'm talking about. So right now I have the Kontrol Freeks on. Again, I am using the hardest sensitivity. That's the black rings. I am using those right here. You have black, purple, and the green is in there, but I'm running a green screen behind me, so that's why you can't see the green right now. But again, start with the lowest one, the green, and then work your way up from there. So I'm going to show you with the black ones here at a 10-10 sensitivity. Now, when I aim in and I move my right joystick back and forth, that's pulling it all the way to the left and to the right. So I'm pushing this all the way to the left and to the right. Okay, I'm not like over pushing it to the left and right as hard as I can, just hard enough to where I can get this to move to my targets with relative ease. Okay, so now if I take this off, okay, so now I just have the thumbstick. So now I'm going to put that back on right here. Okay, now watch my sensitivity. Do you see how far when I go from left to right? Do you see how far that is and how fast it goes from side to side? It's very sensitive. So I would have to lower this sensitivity way back down to probably a 6.6, like I said before. Even with the high sensitivity, you're still able to lock on with control. I feel like I'm not having to adjust my aim as often as I normally would have with it on, or with it off. I'm sorry. Let me show you the aim without Kontrol Freek on. So I took it off. Look at this. Look how fast I'm turning. So I feel like I have too much play because now it's just kind of moving. The right joystick is just moving wherever, and it's a little bit harder to control your aim. So I feel like I'm overcorrecting, and it's designed to fix that. So if you're overcorrecting a lot, you see how I'm kind of jittery? I'm a little jittery without it. I really am. I feel like I'm not able to control myself as often as you see that? So I feel like I'm overcorrecting. So so that's the difference. So let's go ahead and jump into a few rounds. So one of the things why we're searching for a match here, I forgot to mention that on my thumbsticks as well, I am using the higher up joysticks that set up a little bit higher off the controller. These do help with your aim. Trust me, they really do. They're going to kind of feel weird at first, but it does help control a lot of how you aim your weapon. Trust me. So give them a shot. All right, so we're just going to kind of jump into a little bit of domination here, just to kind of give you
the objective. We cannot lose
a little bit of a feel of what I'm referring to here.
We have taken the lead.
So again, I'm using Kontrol Freek right now. Boom.
Bravo.
Oh, look at that there. Even when you jump in the air, it feels like you have aimbot. It really does. Oh, I just ran into an ambush over there. Damn.
Enemy operator.
I mean, it's smooth as butter. I'm telling you. And I feel like I don't have to overcorrect much at all. Like at all.
Visual on the enemy.
And again, remember, I'm running a high sensitivity. A very high sensitivity. I'm running a 12-12 sensitivity. Or excuse me, 10-10 sensitivity.
The enemy belongs to Alpha. Enemy securing Bravo. UAV standing by.
I mean, it's like butter.
I'm with you.
It's like butter.
Bravo is compromised.
Now, are you going to get every single shot? No, you're not. But it will greatly improve how you aim.
Enemies taking Alpha.
And you will get more eliminations.
Bravo.
I guarantee it.
Charlie.
Wow.
Objective Charlie secure.
It literally
Enemy
will
securing
change
Bravo.
everything that you know about aiming. Everything.
Enemies taking.
Smooth. Smooth. Look at this.
Standing by. They're taking Alpha. Hold all objectives.
Hello, ammo.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Visual on the enemy. Changing back.
Even with your pistols. Even with your pistols, it's night and day. It really is. Oh, outnumbered there too.
Objective shot.
Boom.
Back. Objective Alpha.
Boom, baby. Now, I will tell you, it does take a little bit of time to get used to, especially if you're not used to it.
Ready for launch.
Yeah, it definitely takes a little bit more time to get used to if you're not used to using these, because they do kind of feel really, you know, different. But trust me, just using a few of these,
Bravo.
just using it for 1 or 2 games, you're gonna see that these are worth it. They really are. You are gonna win a majority of them. So that was
The
with
mission is complete.
that was with using Kontrol Freek. So now I'm gonna take off the Kontrol Freeks, the rubber rings, and we're gonna play without using them. So let's see how I do. I have not adjusted my sensitivity. I'm still running it pretty high. All right, so now it seems like I'm overcorrecting a little bit more than I should. Holy cow. So I'm actually really giving it a go here. I'm really trying. Honestly, I probably should have lowered my sensitivity, but just to kind of show you the difference, I'm leaving it
Push them.
right where it's at. All right, now I don't know how you're going to combat that, an RPG, but you know, we do what we can. Ooh, headshot. All right. I didn't think I was going to get that when he drop shot it.
Friendly UAV.
Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky on that one. I got lucky on that one.
Friendly UAV.
Okay.
Mission failed. Return to base.
How did I do? I went 12 kills, no assists. Mind you, we did get kind of thrown into the middle of it, so we're going to do another one. Let's do another one. And just so you know, it's not on there at all. Just the joysticks. That's it. So let's... All right, well, we can't compete with a sniper. What the f...
We've secured the lead.
All right.
Got your stick.
Hey, we got one. Damn it. Where? No. Now, you see that right there? I would have had that dude. Would have had him. I guarantee it. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Come on now. Oh. I just didn't see that dude behind there. Okay. Oh man, it is like a struggle. It really is. I'm really, I'm having to put a lot more effort into my concentration. Long shot. Long shot. Oh, man. I didn't think I was going to get it. Where the hell? Dude. Finally. Clip and a half later. Finally. What? Come on, man. I could just tell right away, immediately, how I'm just overcorrecting without it. It's because I'm so used to playing with it, and the only reason being is because it works. It works. We still won. Hey, we dropped 19. What did we drop on the last one? 30? 30? 35, something like that. I recommend that you pick yourself up Kontrol Freek, and it's going to literally feel like it's aimbot. And I'm not kidding when I say that. It's going to have a very big impact on how many eliminations you get, you know, just how you're centering, and it's going to slow down that sensitivity, even though your sensitivity is like running at a 12-12 or a 14-14 or whatever the sensitivity levels that you play at. And again, I'm running these like high-rise joysticks right here. These things are also going to help you improve your aim as well. Trust me, the higher up the joystick is, it's going to give you more control. I am not affiliated with Kontrol Freek in any way. I am not sponsored by them. I have no partnership with Kontrol Freek. I just really love the product. I believe in what they're doing. And this is going to be the next best thing for you to improve your overall performance when it comes to overall improvement on everything when it comes to your aim. Literal aimbot, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You might as well hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up as well. We are on the journey to getting this channel to 1,000 subscribers. So if you do subscribe to the channel today, just so you know, I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate you. And with your help and support, we, not I, we, you, the viewer, will help get this channel to where it needs to be, and that's 1,000 subscribers. But let me know, did this, do you already have Kontrol Freek? Is it greatly helping you improve your aim? Or do you not like the product at all? Let me know either way in the comments section below. Until next time, I am Mr. Equalizer, and we will see you on the next video. I'm out.